But I think the work that we did together was really to look at what do we need, what would be good to have, and then what could we let go of. And so in the process of identifying some of those things that we could let go of, we really looked at what would increase the function of the building and what would contribute the most. And we had really good conversations about that. They provided a lot of technical expertise into some areas that I did not have background in. We had a change in our director of maintenance over this period of time. And so they provided a lot of technical consulting that I would have had to really seek out other sources for. And that was very beneficial in helping us decide what to move forward with and what perhaps could wait. Every promise that was made, they followed through on and kept. And when things couldn't happen the way they anticipated, they were very clear and honest about why things were happening and what needed to happen to pull things back on track. So they were a tremendous support. I considered them a partner and an ally in accomplishing a lot of work in a short amount of time. I think there were several points along the way that I knew I made the right decision to reach out to them and contact them. We had a project that in mind that was just way too large, and there was no way we could pass a bond issue in the $30 million range. We couldn't begin to support that, but there was some critical work that needed to be done in our district. And when we were able to look at our projected budget and we had it down to 20 million, I knew that they were worth every amount of money that we had paid them to work alongside us. But then when the bond issue failed, we were at a point where we had decisions to make, and it was how much of this could we really do with local dollars on the renovation. And when we were able to come up with a project list that really met the needs and some of the wants and came in at a dollar amount that we could fund, a lot of that came through conversation with C.A. Nelson. Several times along the way that C.A. Nelson recommended that we consider other options and that we find ways to reduce costs. And so they were very instrumental in that value engineering piece, specifically towards our HVAC system. They provided a lot of insight even on things as simple as the ceiling tiles and different ways that could be approached. Doing that allowed us and freed up some additional funds so we could move forward with some renovation of our FCS classroom, and then also our auditorium in some areas that we really wanted to touch but would not have been able to without reducing the cost of some of the other pieces. We really haven't moved back to the point of revisiting our bond issue. We have really focused in on maximizing the project that we have and the renovation that we have, and we are very pleased with what we were able to obtain with the dollars that were spent. We're at a point right now where the economy is struggling a little bit. COVID has had a large impact on our community, and so we're going to have to step back and reevaluate if we're able to move forward with a bond issue. But what I do know, undoubtedly, we would want C.A. Nelson to be at the table with us as we make some of those decisions and move forward, because they have demonstrated time and time again that they are here in the best interest of our district and our students, and our community has a high level of trust in their work. I just really appreciate the professional relationship that's been developed. I have a high level of trust in C.A. Nelson and all of your partners, and I would recommend C.A. Nelson to anyone who's really searching for a partner in the process of doing really good facility work.